Alright, so we know that we're going to remove all of the old suspension mounts, engine mounts, everything. Like, this is the parking brake cable, we're going to take that off. This is the clutch slave cylinder, like all that stuff's coming off, all these brake lines, all the fuel lines. These shock, well not shock, the bump stops for the axle, all that stuff is coming off, so I'm going to work on getting all that stuff off, just get it out of the way, and take out the steering column and steering gearbox. And yeah, so let's melt some metal here in a second. So I'm getting a little sick of waiting for the cutting mask. It's like a whole ventilator thing. So I'm just gonna leave the door open with the fan running and start cutting these mounts off because I'm getting sick of sitting around. Alright, so I have all of the old mounts chopped off. Got a little aggressive with the torch there. But have them all cut off. Now I'm just gonna clean them up a little bit more. Alright, as you can probably tell with my face being all dirty, I'm done cutting and grinding off all of the old mounts. And now it's just dirty here. So I'm gonna sweep and then I'll lower this down over the engine and we'll see if we can get the engine mounts right there tacked up to some good spots on the frame, which we might have to do like a drop down bracket some way or some shape, but the goal today is to get that at least tacked into a good spot. Alright, let's show you, is my face dirty or is my beard just getting thicker? That's weird. Anyways, I got the cross member out. I'm gonna shave that all down so it's nice and easy and good to weld on. Same with that side. Went ahead and kind of prepped this a little bit, shaved around the edges so we can get a nice clean weld on it. Alright, this is my first time doing this too, so let's see what we're up against right now. So, I took the original adapter plate off of the transmission, because this newer adapter plate, only this side adapted up to the pattern on this. So I have to also use this spacer, which I just went and worked out, that goes on right there, to add the extra space for this spline adapter that we already put on. It'll adapt to this spline and bolt up to this. But we have to take the studs out of the transfer case first. So, a trick I learned many years ago, I think in wood shop, or one of those CTE classes type of things. You thread on 2 of these nuts, and then you back them up next to each other. I'll have to go get a wrench for them. So you put a wrench on one, wrench on the other one, and then you back them against each other. And then you should be able just to remove the stud just like that. And there you go. Then you can remove all the studs. So I'll do that, repeat that for all the studs. And then we should be able to thread in these newer, longer studs that they sent with us. And I've said studs about 20 times the past 2 minutes. So I'm just going to go ahead and turn off the video now. So at this point, we have to kind of start thinking about how we're going to position the engine. Because the further back the engine is, the better the vehicle will handle. The more forward the engine is, we can probably get that transfer case from here, move it forward a foot to right here. You might be able to see it, but there's a little channel kind of cut out a little bit for a transfer case, so we can get into there, and then we could actually bring the engine up higher. And then we want to bring the engine up higher to get more ground clearance and to get clearance for the axles. But we also want to put the engine further down because we want the Scout itself to be higher compared to its center of gravity, so that it'll handle better and not want to roll and tip over. So it's really like this kind of, we just kind of have to decide what we want and how we want it to perform, and just kind of make an estimated guess on what we want to do with it. So, in order to get more clearance for this engine, to bring it forward more, we're going to take out this cross member for the body, all the stuff in red. That's going to go bye-bye. And then this cross member for the frame here in black, we're going to move that forward like 6 or 8 inches. So, the process of doing that, we're going to take this steel tube, temporarily, but strongly weld it frame to frame here, and that way we can remove this cross member without it shifting and adjusting the frame here. So yeah, I'll raise it up a little bit, clean it up, grind it off, weld it, and get it moving. Apparently I'm bleeding. Alright fam, so we've got the frame cross member back in, kind of in place. It's just kind of held up with the jack and some magnets, hold it straight. But we moved it back about 8 inches, which, you know, is pretty big, but, you know, I'd say it's about average length there. But, yeah, engine will go back here. We'll slide it over a little bit, but we're just kind of spacing-wise, we're holding it in there. Yeah, it'll be fun. We'll get it tacked up now. Alright, so one thing that we weren't really thinking of when we went ahead and welded in the cross member is the gearbox that we're going to put in, because we don't really know what we're going to put in. But I was just looking at it. This is the original one. We're not going to use the original steering column. We're not going to use it. But I think right where this gusset is, we're going to take that off, cut it out, and then we can fit a Chevy 2500 gearbox right here, and we should be able to put it low enough that this gusset we can just move to the top of the frame rail right here. Alright, I kind of got a little ahead of myself here, but I went ahead and took out the seat bracket here, but the whole drive line has to come up a little bit, hopefully 4 or 5 inches, but it would hit right here at the transfer case, so we're going to cut this whole section out here. That way we can bring it up, get some more clearance for our axle, and we can have a good time.